This camera, it is big and chunky and it really makes me happy. What a shock. I want to address why is this and what I've discovered after using small cameras and this big camera. So let's talk about this now. Hi there and welcome to my channel. Tudor Matescu here. In this video I want to address why Nikon ZF it is making me so happy even if this camera it is big, chunky and pretty heavy. So if you are in content like this, please subscribe now to my channel, hit that like button. For portability I was always looking for a small camera. It is light, it is small, it is fun to take, but small cameras in general they are coming with compromises. So here I am with Nikon ZF. Yes, this camera it is big, but I've used it as my daily camera. And what I was able to observe in using this camera. First, I've used it using this small rig grip that it's adding a protection to the bottom of the camera. The camera, it is fully metal built, and also this small rig, it is fully metal built, the bottom. But what I like about this grip, pair it with Nikon ZF, it is that I can take the camera and throw it on the table and on any surface without worrying that I will scratch the camera or that I will break the camera. The camera, it is so strong and it's feeling like a brick, but this is something I don't have to worry like on Ricoh camera to protect it. No, the camera it is sturdy, it is metal built, it is very solid. It will not break on me like a Ricoh camera or like a Fujifilm camera that I've just hit by the microphone very lightly and the paint chipped here. So the good news is that I don't have to babysit this camera. Even if the paint will chip, this camera has brass, so it will age fine. This is something, this is really something. So I'm really enjoying that I am able not to have this mental stress of babysitting the camera. Boom, really nice. The next advantage of this big camera is that you have a bright, big, huge screen. The screen it is 10 out of 10. This is the best screen that I was able to see in my life. It is so bright, and when it's sunny outside, you can bump up the brightness of this screen at a very high level. And also it's keeping the colors, it's keeping the details, it's not burning the image. The screen it is 10 out of 10 at least. It's a premium screen. It's an amazing screen. So this isn't able to have such a huge screen on a small camera because the camera it will be small, and also because the manufacturers aren't making a small premium camera like Leica is doing, let's say. So anyway, I don't have compromises. This is what I like a lot regarding the size of the camera and the screen. So no compromises with the EVF and with the screen. Big deal. The next point is that this camera it is wider. The Nikon ZF camera it isn't cramped like a Fujifilm X-T5, X-T50 camera. It is wider like the X Pro 3 body, and this wide body it's really helping the camera to distribute the weight very well with small lenses and bigger lenses. So huge deal here. Small lenses, bigger lenses, all are working great with a grip or without a grip. All is working great because this camera, it's a camera to be used with two hands. And this is okay for me for this camera. And I will tell you why. Because of the image quality. Yes, the image quality, it is mind-blowing. But we'll get to that part. But have that in mind, all it's going to one point, image quality. With a body that you enjoy, with a reliable body. Now, how I've said, the body it is big. Well, this is the advantage of a big body and of a heavy body. Leica is doing this for years. You have this body that it's a little smaller than Nikon ZF, but it is as heavy as Nikon ZF. But you have small lenses. Look how small it is, this lens. So a small lens or a bigger lens will balance extraordinary on Nikon ZF. So this, it will not bug you at all. So very important. You really enjoy this camera. Take it with one hand, with two hands, and you will enjoy it. The next important thing is that you have a camera that is looking so retro, so nice, and the people aren't upset that you are taking pictures with this camera. This camera it is screaming more like a film camera than a Fujifilm X Pro C or a Leica M camera. So the reactions that I've got with this camera in taking pictures in stressing conditions was very good. So I really don't have any problems taking pictures with this camera. The way that it looks, the way that it's helping the subject feel it's really something. So it delivers and it delivers. The next important thing is that being wider, I was able to observe that I was able to use this camera with gloves. So this never happened with me with other small cameras. So because the buttons are big, the camera it is wide, you have lots of space, you can use this camera with gloves. Big deal here. And now let's talk about reliability. First, silent mechanical shutter. Crazy silent mechanical shutter, beautiful mechanical shutter sound. Amazing AF and IAF. Yes, it may miss sometimes. It's not at Sony level, but it's very good. It is very close. The AF is not something that I would say, I can't use it. No, I have too many miss shots. No, it's working. It's working. It is reliable in any light, in very hard lighting conditions. By night, this camera, it is seeing the eye, it is nailing focus. Again, not like on Sony, but the differences are very small and tiny, and I don't need more. I don't need more because I enjoy it very much. Next, the image quality, the colors and this clean sensor. You have an organic look with a clean image. This is huge. So I don't have the mechanical shutter from Sony that it's bothering me. I don't have the JPEG colors from Sony that are bothering me. I have a mechanical silent shutter. I have the colors that I love, and I have the AF that I can rely on. So this is really great. The next thing that is helping me really enjoy this camera is that I can switch from color to black and white very easily by flipping a simple switch. So wow, very fast, very easy, no hassle for my mind. If I want to change from color to black and white on Fujifilm, I need to use Q slots. But I have a problem here. When I use Q slots, I also lose AF settings. This doesn't happen to me on Nikon ZF. Yes, I can change on X-T50 with the film dial, but on X-T5 you can't do this. You need to use Q slots. And now Q slots aren't functioning like the old Q slots from Fujifilm cameras. So what I want to show you is that this camera isn't able to piss me off with the settings and with the results. All it's working flawlessly, fine, all it's flowing in a nice way. Yes, I was able to discover just one problem, that if you are a flash shooter, it will probably bother you if you use a manual flash, like Godox Lux Junior. You don't have the option, and I will address this more in other video where I am complaining about the tidbits that I've discovered regarding Nikon ZF. But this is the biggest problem that I was able to find for the moment on Nikon ZF. The fact that you can't disable live view settings when you are using a flash. But because I'm not using flash daily and from time to time, it's not a deal breaker for me. But if you are using flash, have that in mind. You need to use a dedicated Nikon flash to make your settings. Next, let's talk about lenses, image quality, and the final pictures. Well, this is where all things have a sense. The final results, the pictures, the JPEG pictures, the RAW files, and all the results, even the video files are not good. Crazy good image quality, very good colors, very good sharpness, very good clear image. What can I say? Nothing it's upsetting me regarding image quality, nothing. And I'm using just the 40mm f2, and also I've used lenses from Sony and manual lenses. So I didn't use yet Nikon Z lenses or other lenses because I don't need them. The 40mm f2, it is so versatile that I can't imagine that it took me so much to realize how good it's that lens. That lens for me, it's delivering. It's really delivering. Yes, there are some situations in contrasty light or in low light or in backlight when it's losing a little because they made some compromises. But other than that, it's a full frame in the end. It's focusing reliable. It has a great field of view. It has f2. It has character, good character to it. And it's an AF lens, a reliable AF lens. It's not like the Fujifilm f2.8 27mm lens. It's not like the OM 20mm f1.4 lens. It is focusing faster. This is the idea. It's not like the 20mm f1.7. So a 40mm lens with f2, not f2.4 like on Sony, that has character, it's focusing reliable, and it is light. What more could I want? So I have a package that I can use it for documentation documentary photography, for portraiture photography, wherever I am, indoors, outdoors, in any location. For me, this is a no-brainer. So the only thing that I have to pay, it is in weight. But the camera, it is metal, fully metal build. I can take it, put it relax on the table or on any surface using the small grip or other grip, and no worries. No worries. And more than that, in the end, the camera with the pancake lenses from Nikon is not so heavy. In the end, it is like X-T5 with a big WR lens. But the full frame lenses are offering me better image quality than an APS-C big lens. And also the Nikon Z pancake lenses are cheaper than a premium WR Fujifilm lens. So in the end, I am where I would be with X-T5 with a bigger lens. Yes, this is debatable in the end. You are better with both systems, don't get me wrong, but the advantage of taking full frame look-like portraits with this body and lens, for me it is the cherry on top. So how I've said, the only thing that it's making me complain, it's the firmware regarding the flash. I will address that more in other videos. And as my last words, when I'm looking at the images that I got with Nikon ZF and at the images that I got with my Leica MP240, I feel this is the successor of Leica MP240 with AF. I do feel a similarity regarding image quality, regarding magic, regarding what this camera is able to do. And also have in mind that you can adapt lenses. Yes, you'll not have the same fun in using manual focusing lenses like on Leica, and the manual focusing options could be better, but you have different adapters and all kinds of tidbits. But overall, these are tidbits that are not taking for me, for myself, from the fun in using this camera. This is why I am so happy with Nikon ZF. So if you are in content like this, please subscribe now to my channel, leave me your comments, check my affiliate links if you want to buy something from the Amazon, from the gear that I'm using, subscribe to my newsletter for more photography tips and tricks, and also please be sure to check the next video. Thank you, and I will talk to you soon. Bye bye.